EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. On the visitors' sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. He's hoping his guys get a little something here late in the year. Just 3 wins on the ledger so far. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's DeMeco Ryans. His guys come in off what he... Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Houston. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
On second down, it's Brissett. This pass is caught by Greg Gordon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
For the Cardinals.
So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On the return, it's Dortch. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A carry. This is Carter. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Texans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 11.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And now it's fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. On the run, here's Carter. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Talk about a
yards.
volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run here. It's Carter, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, Brissett. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 12.
A run with Carter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
48-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6.
Third and short yardage. It's Brissett. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Another Cardinals first down. A gain of 7 and a Cardinal first down.
Here's Carter. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Miles Bryant there to bring him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Miles Bryant there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That pass play good for 22. First down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Stroud.
At the 3-yard
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Amari DiMercado to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Throw it, Brissett. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big Sheldon Rankin
A loss of
gets
7
him
yards.
for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Third
If there's
and
any
10.
silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Intended for a trade.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense
At their own
set to get going
29-yard
again.
line.
The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line.
He's brought down
Keem Davis Gaither there to make the
2
stop.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. Out to his right. Taking off. And it will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's check out this call. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Darius Robinson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw. He'll look underneath and find Carter. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is Brissett. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Brissett. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Higgins
and 5.
sent in motion. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To Nico Collins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Christian Kirk.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
This returnable, it's DeMercado. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Brissett. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Danico Autry brings him down. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 36.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
To throw is Brissett. He finds his man. It's Dortch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
No gain on the play. It's now...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. Has the 40. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Fairbairn's able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out in front by the score of 17-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This returnable, it's DeMercado. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On play action, Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. Now Brissett. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Holding offense.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27
Here's a timeout,
yards.
Houston. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play
First and 10
in this
at the
first half.
44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards. And the Texans first down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Texans
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
47-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the veteran guard, Laken Tomlinson. A run up the middle with Chubb. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd
And after that
5.
negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain pop.
Nowhere to go. He's
needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return is Greg Dortch. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Daniil Hunter. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Pass pulled in by Carter. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
Here is Brissett. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Will Anderson just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
29-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. It's a gain of 2.
Brings to throw. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Darius Robinson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. On the run, here's Carter. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Play action, and here's Brissett. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on fourth down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Higgins sent in motion. Running is Chubb. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Stroud to throw. Now, screen set up for Marks. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
In trouble, and down he goes. Walter Nolan. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Crazy. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9. At the
Throw it, Brissett. Now a screen set up. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Danielle Hunter. He gets in for the sack. It's getting silly now. A baker's dozen, 13 sacks for his guys in this game. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On play action. Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Second and 10.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
By Baron Browning. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Taken down at the 41. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
4 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again, Brissett. Flush to his right, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Brissett gonna throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's
so they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Arizona.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
The Cardinals, 1st down.
Now it's Brissett. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Brissett. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Brissett. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The 28-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here is Brissett. That was hard. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is first touchdown this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The Texans, first down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Yards on the play.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run it. And it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 10-yard
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Marks. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Texans 29, Cardinals 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Dortch now to return it. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over
Cardinals offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. We're set now on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Holding offense.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Brissett's pass complete to Michael Wilson. An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Throw it. Brissett.
The 24-yard line.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now Brissett, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Jacoby Brissett sacked.
Here's Carter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Down and long.
Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry 202. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. Now Chubb. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. First down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down. Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win here for the Texans. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.